Welcome to the Dave Palma Show, the podcast that revives, restores, and awakens your innermost capabilities.
You have the training and the talent to succeed, but do you have the guts to fail?
I love what I do. When you love what you do, you want to be the best at it.
Today is about the power of you. You will change the world.
Find your path to success through the journey of those who have succeeded. And now, your host, Dave Palma.
Hi, welcome back to the Dave Palma Show. And with me, I have someone who is the founder of Scalar technology, which has created miracles in people's lives by curing HIV, pathogenic diseases using only their photos. Tom Paladino, welcome to the Dave Palma Show.
Dave, thank you so much for the invite.
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, Tom. Very interesting concept and very interesting scientific development you got there using only photos, I think it is, and sunlight or something like that. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Scalar energy is sunlight or starlight, and I have scalar energy instruments that can capture that spectrum of energy. And you're right. When I work with people, it's quantum energy. I work with their quantum field on a photograph. I don't work with people. I work with their bilocated version or their photograph.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's quite interesting. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm just getting myself in that you just pointed. I just thought I'd get myself ready for the. Sorry, anyone that's listening in audio, I was just getting myself ready for this photogenic thing on the video version. No. Anyway. Yeah. I mean, I've only heard about sunlight in terms of vitamin D synthesis, and obviously when I used to be an athlete and we used to go into the warm weather from the cold weathers of the UK, and it used to get much better quality of training sessions because the muscles were much more supple and stuff like that. And so I know sunlight does have some effect on you, but obviously this is quite a kind of breakthrough, really.
It is. Thank you. It is a breakthrough. I thank you for recognizing that. What is this? This is Nikola Tesla and his work now magnified. Scalar energy is the follow-up of Nikola Tesla's work. Many people in your audience have heard of that name, Nikola Tesla. He gave us electricity. Well, Tesla also experimented with scalar energy, and that's what I'm experimenting with, which is a different type of energy. So this is the follow-up of Nikola Tesla. And in many ways, this new technology, scalar energy, is far superior to that of electricity. This is going to be the new energy that we're going to all yearn for.
Right. Okay. So is it kind of like solar energy, but in the body kind of thing, rather than through panels or something? I don't know.
Very good. Very good. So if we're using solar panels now to collect solar power and convert it to electromagnetic, in the future, we'll be able to use scalar energy and just capture it from the atmosphere. You don't need a panel. Tesla never used panels. He just captured the energy from thin air, so to speak.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
So what am I getting at? This energy is everywhere. And since it's unlimited, it will solve the energy crisis.
That's quite interesting, and obviously this is something that will wake everyone up at the moment and say, yes, please, we want to solve this now. Is a crisis point. But can you talk us through how and what it is that you've discovered and how people can understand it?
So I'm not using this now for power generation. That will come in another chapter of my life. I'm using scalar energy whereby I can interface with a person's photograph. What do I mean? People will email me a photograph and their quantum field, their energy field is found on a photograph. So instead of people visiting me, people send their photograph for a session. I only treat photographs, which is really the substitution of a person. So with scalar energy, you can substitute a person by way of their photograph. A photograph is their bilocated version. It's quite fascinating. Yeah. And when I'm working with a bilocated version of a person, their photograph, I can destroy germs.
All
I
right.
can balance their chakras. I can assemble nutrients. I do all of that in the quantum field. But keep in mind, this is a new science in which we don't work biologically, we work energetically through a photograph.
Right. Okay. Well, that's quite interesting. That's really. I mean, obviously, are you actually a trained MD or because
No,
obviously, no.
no,
Okay.
I'm not an MD. Bluntly, I have nothing to do with Western medicine or Western science. This
Yeah.
is a new science, Dave. This is
Right.
Tesla energy. That's a new Tesla science, if you will. It's a new chapter of physics. And that's
Hmm.
what I am. I'm a trailblazer. So
Yeah.
I've got nothing against the Western model, but I have, frankly, a better model. Scalar energy is a better model than Newtonian physics.
Right. Okay. Okay. I'm just wondering how you can treat these diseases, which obviously some are quite serious diseases, aren't they? Really. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll tell you
when
why.
you without a medical background,
You're right, and it has nothing to do with medicine. That's why.
yeah. Okay.
When you're working with energy, everything is a signal or an identification. And I can pick up a signal, say, for the herpes virus and eradicate the herpes virus by way of a signal. So this is not a clinical approach. This is not a biochemical approach. We simply work on signals or signatures of various pathogens. We can pick out, again, the herpes virus as a signal, as a signature, and then just negate that signature, and the herpes virus falls apart.
Right. Because really, there's no cure for apparently for herpes. So
That's
this is something that's quite. I mean, that should really make the headlines everywhere, all over the world. Really, that's the
we're
case. Really.
we're starting to. People are starting to
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is a new science. I'm the originator, and quite candidly, I don't expect people to understand this. It's never been done before. How can you
Yeah.
understand something that's never been done before?
Yeah.
So I am the trailblazer. I'm the one who's developed this protocol. And I'm trying to introduce the world to this new protocol, this new science. So, with your forbearance, we have instruments that can pinpoint disease fields or disease signatures on a photograph and destroy or negate those disease fields, those disease signatures on a photograph. Now, if that happens in the quantum field, well, wonderful. People say that they feel better as per our action in the quantum field.
Right. So let me just get this right. You get the picture and you just destroy the disease just on the picture alone.
Exactly. I can pick out the herpes virus on somebody's photograph and
Yeah.
then eradicate the herpes virus in the quantum field or energetically by way of a photograph.
But then how does it get into the person's body if you just got the photograph of them?
That's the theory. Now,
Yeah.
many people and I theorize that the photograph is a connection to the person, but nobody can prove that. That's only a theory. So I can prove my work in the laboratory. Now, after I work with people, people say that they no longer have the herpes virus. But can I actually make that claim yet? No, because I cannot prove it. In other words, if you have a cell phone, and unless you understand the principles of wireless transmission, how is it possible that one cell phone can communicate with another cell phone?
Yeah.
Well, the only way we can understand that is by wireless communication. And
Right.
eventually we'll see that photographs are a wireless communication with the person.
Yes. I see. Yeah. Yeah. Because obviously there is, an electrical component as well, so, um, so yeah, right. Okay. Well, that kind of makes sense in a way, but I'm not a scientist. So, but obviously I've been a very a health and fitness enthusiast. I've always been into my fitness and sports, and more lately, more into health, and for myself really, and then for other people. So this is something that's really unprecedented, if you like.
It is.
Yeah.
It is unprecedented. And again, I'm going back to Nikola Tesla over 100 years ago.
Yeah.
The instruments that Tesla developed to this day are unprecedented. Why? Nobody has duplicated his work. Now, as far as my work, I don't think anybody in the world has duplicated my work because these are all unique instruments. This is a unique approach.
Yeah.
So it's a new chapter in science, and eventually, hopefully, my work will be duplicated. But for the sake of this conversation, this is groundbreaking research. I don't have peers.
Yeah, sure, yeah. And so how long has this research been going on for? I mean, obviously, you've got, sort of followed this on from
my life. As far as I'm concerned, this is ongoing for 45 years now.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so that has
This
been
is not a hobby, Dave.
No.
My...
Yeah. I see.
Kidding
Just kidding me. And so when do you think this will be starting to sort of come out and be patented and stuff like that, where people would...
I'm going to titillate your audience. We're working with an HIV clinic in Delhi, India. And everybody that we work with by way of their photograph, we work with collages of photographs. Everybody we've worked with at the HIV clinic in Delhi, India is telling us that they no longer have HIV. So we've worked with over 1,000 people in Delhi, India, that now are free of the HIV virus. It's undetectable. So you can't keep this under wraps, so to speak. The word is getting out, and if 1,000 or 2,000 people in Delhi, India, no longer are HIV positive, the word is getting out.
No. I mean, it's a big. I've been to Delhi before, actually. Yeah, so I mean, it's a big population out there as well. So.
Yeah, it is. There's millions of people in Delhi, and the word is getting out as to what we can achieve. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, so what's next for you in this sort of later development of what you got, and how can people sort of start getting involved with staying in touch with it, the development?
Yeah. The key aspect is to go to our website and try a 15-day trial. Anybody in the world can sign up for free. We work with people free of charge. Our website is scalarlight.com. You can send in your photograph. We will work with you free of charge, no cost, no obligation. And that way we allow you to prove it to yourself as to what we're doing.
Wow. Well, that would be really great. And I'll probably go in it myself, actually, as well. But yeah, I mean, this really sounds interesting. Still hard to get my head around it, I'd have to admit. So I'd have to really, the only way to do it is to go on this 15-day trial, isn't it, really? And then start keeping in touch with your work, really, isn't it?
Yeah, precisely, because it's never been done before. And how do I introduce this new concept? Well, you've got to take it step by step. You have to make it simple, easy. There's a 15-day free session. Most people are convinced after 15 days of quantum healing.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, Tom, thanks a lot for sharing your work with us, and I really hope this really does revolutionize the health industry. It's kind of health and physics together, isn't it? Really?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So
it is. It's not a biological process. It's non-physical. It's energy. It's a quantum energetic healing. Very good.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got MRI scanning and stuff like that, and that never was around, 45 years ago when you started your work. So, I mean, these things, it's kind of linked, as you said, more to. Yeah. Well,
thank you, Dave.
Yeah. Well, Tom, thanks a lot for coming on the show and sharing this with us, and I wish you the best with it.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
That's all for this episode. Thanks for listening, and remember, if you want to support what we do, then share, subscribe, and leave a review over on Apple Podcasts, or head over to my website, davepalmer.com, and click on Rate Show. Well, that's all for now, but I'll see you in the next episode of The Dave Palmer Show.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.